Welcome to another episode of ProfitWorks TV. This is the YouTube channel where we hope to give you some more insight into the digital marketing world and how you can help increase traffic and leads online. Now, in this episode, we're going to be walking you through the different steps that you can find in a typical online conversion funnel. Now, as I'm going through each of the steps, I'll be showing you on my screen what each of these look like and what you would expect to find on your own website as well. Now, the first step that you would find in a typical online conversion funnel would be search engine visibility. Usually when someone's looking for a product or service, they'll go to a search engine such as Google, and they'll search for some kind of query, either be a short-term keyword, something like bicycle stores, or they'd search for a long-tail keyword, something like bicycle stores in Missouri, or boys' bikes in my area, something a little bit longer like that. Now, as you can see, when you search for something on Google now, there is a lot more that shows up rather than just simple search results. If you wanted some more information on that, you can check out our previous video on what the elements on a Google search page are. That could give you some more insight as to what each of these different areas are. But usually the first step in a conversion funnel would be someone searching for this item and then clicking through to a website or an ad within these search results. So that leads to step 2 of this typical conversion funnel, and that would be the website click-through. So once the person has looked down through these search engine results, they're going to click on either one of these ads here, or they're going to click on one of the search results, or maybe they might click through on the My Business profile as well, but they're going to end up on one of these websites. Now, that's why it's important for your website to rank higher. Most people aren't going to be scrolling through pages and pages of Google search results to figure out what they want to click through to purchase something. So getting yourself at the top of Google's rankings is definitely one of the most important keys to getting more leads to your business through your website. So once somebody has clicked through to a website, the next step that they would take would be to perform some kind of lead action that the person who owns that website would want them to take. So step 3 in this case is to have a very clear call to action on your website, whatever it is that you're hoping the visitor to your website would accomplish. So whether that's purchasing an actual item in an online e-commerce store, or that might be filling out a contact form or a free quote form, something along those lines, you're going to want to make that action very visible at the very, very top of your homepage or any of the landing pages that you think people would be entering your website through. Now, this doesn't mean that the rest of those pages don't have to be enticing to the user. The most obvious call to action should be put at the top, the main thing that you want the user to do or accomplish on your website. But calls to action need to be placed throughout this page as well to try and hit some of those maybe secondary or tertiary high quality leads that you'd be looking for. And so once a user has searched for something on Google or Bing, they've clicked through to your website, they've come in contact with the call to action that you want the user to do. The next step for them in this conversion funnel is, in step 4, is for them to actually fill out that form, purchase that item, or give you a call, whichever one of these leads is most valuable to you that you're trying to push them to do. That's the final step in this conversion funnel that you would hope that this user actually takes while they're on your website. So this would be step 4, either to check out online by purchasing an item or contacting your business through a digital form, contact you in person by giving you a phone call, something along those lines. And that's it. Those are the typical steps that we find in a very common conversion funnel for your website. So to run through them again, number 1 would be search engine visibility, making sure that your website is visible online so that when a user goes to search for something on Google or Bing, that they're able to find you. Step number 2 is a website click-through. So you want to make sure that you're high enough on those search engine rankings that someone's going to click through to your website and actually end up on one of your landing pages. Step number 3 would be having a clear call to action for the user so that they know what you want them to accomplish, and you kind of direct them in the area of that conversion. And then the final step is them actually checking out online, either by purchasing an item or contacting your business, either digitally or by giving you a phone call in person. If you wanted to learn more about search engine optimization and making sure that your website shows up at the top of Google's rankings when people complete step 1 by doing a search query, you can head to our website at profitworks.ca. We have tons of podcasts, research articles, some of our own blogs that we've written in regards to this topic that we think could definitely help you out. So thank you again for watching this episode of ProfitWorks TV. We hope you were able to learn something about the typical digital conversion funnel. If you have any other questions about any of the things that we talked about today, you can head over to our website at profitworks.ca. That's profitworks.ca, and get in touch with us there. Thank you again for listening and watching, and if you like what you've seen and heard, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and check back weekly for new episodes of ProfitWorks TV.